I just want to echo what your chairman said a few minutes ago. As an elected official, that depends on you guys for your votes to send us to Raleigh or Washington or wherever it is that you want to send us in reason. I want to thank you for coming today. You know, I talk to a lot of people and I hear a lot of griping and complaining and debating and arguing and all that. And then I ask them if they're registered to vote or do they vote. And when they say no, I just want to turn around and walk away and leave. Because I'm from the old school, and I believe that if you don't vote, you don't have the right to complain. You just need to live with whatever the person that did go out and vote, who they chose to represent them. But I do agree also with Tim. And Tim, we're glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. You know, our nation needs a lot of help. It needs a lot of prayer. Yes. You know, I sat down and started writing down some of the things that I thought about that was not doing very well in our nation. And after I filled up a page, I just quit. Because there's a lot of things that are going on right now because of, I think, just inadequate, poor leadership. And we need to be very aware of this election cycle, because if we don't win this election cycle this year, 2024, I'm not sure that we'll ever have another fair election in our lifetime. That's why I think it's so critical. It is so important that we go vote. And from what I've seen, voter turnout, especially in this primary, in the Republican primary, is a little low across the state. And so I don't understand that, because it looks to me like if there's not enough on this page, and when I'm sure we could go around this room and I could probably fill up another page. If there's not enough going on in our nation right now to make people go to the polls and vote, I don't know what it's going to take. I really don't. You know, our founding fathers put in our Constitution the way that we take care of things that we see that is going the wrong way. And that's go to the polls and vote. But you can debate. You can call your senator. You can call me. I'll do what I can. But the most effective thing that we can do to change the course of this nation and our state is to go to the polls and vote for people who feel about things the way that we do. Pray for them. We need to pray for the people that we have sent to Washington or Raleigh to lead it or in our county government. Because we need your prayers, believe me. It's not an easy place to serve. One of the good things is I'm not on the primary ballot this year, and I won't be on your general election ballot either, because I've changed counties. I've lost Perquimans and Pasquotank and Dare, and I've got to go and campaign now in Warren and Halifax and Markham, 3 new counties. And so right now I've got 11. Because those 3 that I hadn't been elected in yet, and the 3 that I still have, I'm still good to January 1st. So don't call anybody, don't call Bobby Haney yet. You know, I have appreciated being able to move through this county and to work some, to get some things done in this county. We're doing some stuff out at the new resort of the can't even call the name of it right now. The research park. Yes, the park out there. And so, you know, that's going to be a game changer, I think, for this county. I can see it becoming the same thing that happened in Wanchese, and it changed Dare County. And so, you know, we've got that to look forward to. But again, it's been a pleasure to serve you, and to continue to serve you through January 1st. And, you know, I know why they named this county Perquimans, because it was called something else to start with. And Diane told me, I said, "Do anybody know what Perquimans means?" Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It means place of pretty women, beautiful women, I think he said. And so thank you guys for making that come true. You know, it's, I want to get back to the voting thing just a little bit. We got a lot of candidates on the ballot this year. More than I've ever seen, but at the same time, we've got more Democrat primaries than I've ever seen in my 14 years in General Assembly. Now that kind of tells me that maybe, finally, some people are getting tired of what the Democrat Party are doing to the people out here, and maybe they're running to try and change course. I hope that's what it is. I've never seen, because The Democrat Party has always kind of gone in the back room and they've chosen the candidate, and they said, this is the candidate that's going to get the money that we're going to send them, nobody else. And so they come out with one. We got 4 people running for Democrat governor, for the governor's office this year. And there's other ones. We got one, and I'm trying to think which one it was, it's got 5 Democrat candidates. But we've also got one on the lieutenant governor's got 11 candidates. Tuesday at 7:30, you can't have but one winner. Now, you either accept what the voters have done, or you get mad and go home and pout and don't come back and out. We cannot let that happen. We have got to come out and vote in November, because I know what the agenda is going into 2024 if we don't elect a new president, if we don't elect a new governor, if we don't elect all of the council of states in North Carolina. We're going to suffer, okay? And so we've got to let whatever happens, happen. Because I know that it's, these council of state members have run a statewide race. It's a big state. And they have been very, very, very busy. They don't get down here to see us that often, but we know what they stand for and we know who to vote for. So we've got to come out. We've got to do what's right and the right thing to do, because that's the process we use to change things that we don't like, is by going and voting. So please, whatever the outcome is, just make up your mind that you're going to vote in November, because it is the most important election I think we've ever had in our lifetime. And it will be going forward. So bless all of you, and I want to leave you with a scripture. Jeremiah 29:11, which is one of my most favorite scriptures. It says, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And that's what I see for this county. Hope and a future. You've got a great future ahead of you. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Thank you for coming here today. We really appreciate it. Thank you.